Climate change-induced incidents uproot millions of people around the world from their homes, either because of failing crop yields, conflicts over resources, or disasters attributed to it. Although a great deal of effort is being made at several levels to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, capacity is also being built to mitigate its impact. The Climate Migration Project is one such initiative seeking to cushion the effects of climate change-induced migration, earmarked for first responders, geared towards preparing them to respond in an effective and humane way. The project is of extreme importance, given the Gambia's vulnerability to the effects and impacts of climate change.
The Gambia, like many parts of the world, is experiencing the harsh realities of climate change. The NDMA's figures for last year showed over 70,000 Gambian citizens were affected by climate-related phenomenon. That's ranging from things like coastal erosion to unpredictable rainfall patterns. The impact is really being felt by communities up and down the Gambia. And today we take a small but important step forward in tackling this crisis.
The support from the United Kingdom International Security Fund is a testament to the global collaboration necessary to tackle climate-driven displacement, as it ensures the agencies like NDMA and other responders are not only better equipped to handle challenges when they rear their heads, but also equally empowered to protect vulnerable populations.
This project seeks to address key gaps, including training security personnel as first responders in humanitarian crises, providing essential tools and equipment for institutional strengthening, establishing emergency evacuation centers to accommodate displaced persons, and enhancing public awareness on disaster risk reduction and preparedness.
Hearing some of the statistics and knowing exactly what we go through at the regional level, at that local level, we need partners. And to have the British Embassy and other UN agencies partnering with our NDMA to be able to say, hey, you know what, we can do better. I think this is what this is all about, and we need the tools to do better. And this is what we've been fighting for. I know this is it's a token to you, but to us it's a very big thing. And I also heard you talk about the shelters we are trying to build. We are high gear on that, and hopefully we'll be able to do this through our partners and through you especially, to make sure we have a second home in case of disasters.
The mandate of the project is to reduce internal migration through strengthening resilience, including the construction of safe shelters, the larger part of which will be in the West Coast region and Lower River region, meant to those compelled to migrate because of climate-related issues.
There's so many outcomes out of this project, but the two that I really want to bring up is the shelters that we will be building in West Coast region. And I want to thank Mr. BK Cisse because he's been in every region for NDMA, but he was passionate about making sure that there's going to be shelters for those who might need to migrate because of flooding or climate-related issues. The second one is the shelter that will be in Lower River region. I think that's also pivotal because we see that the Bintang Balong runs through Lower River region, and there's been quite a lot of flooding happening there.
As a low-lying, densely populated nation, the Gambia is one of the countries that are most vulnerable to the effects of climate change. The investment through the project could save a deal of efforts and resources when dealing with incidences of migration triggered by climate change. Ebrima Jallow, GRTS News.